Now for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Jared Patterson. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Jared Patterson. Coach, I almost forgot who you were because it's been so long since we've had a Tiger Talk and so long since the Tigers have played a basketball game. St. James tournament didn't go the way the Tigers wanted to, and that was the last time we've played. That's 2 weeks off, Coach. Kind of hard to keep the continuity going with your team when you have storms and you have a week off between games. Really hard with this crazy schedule we've had this year to really get a lot of things in a fluid motion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been really difficult these last few weeks. You know, we came off that St. James tournament playing 3 games in 5 days, and then you go to the break, and then we have some ice come in, Steelville game gets canceled, and then some more ice and stuff, things get moved, and you just have a few practices to kind of get it together and get the guys ready. And we're facing a really good Willow Springs team at their place, which is always tough. And, you know, so this is going to be a challenge for us tonight. We're excited to just get on the court and be able to play.
You know, as bad as we've had it up here, south of us, south of 60, they've had it even worse where a lot of their kids couldn't even make it into the gym, and they've had to cancel a lot of different things down there. So, Coach, it's not like any team in the SCA is going to have a lot of advantage over any other team right now, is it?
Yes, you're exactly right. You know, it's going to mainly come down to experience and, you know, preparation and, you know, kids on their own being able to get to the gym or do the things to get a basketball in their hands. And so, you know, we'll see how that progresses. And warmer weather today, so we'll have, you know, this weekend to practice, and we got a busy week next week as well. So a lot of basketball in the next few weeks.
When the opportunity obviously is there for the kids to come into the gym, and we all know some kids live pretty far out, and it may not be advisable for them to try and drive some of those roads when school is shut down. But do you have a program for them, like at home, to try and do some stretching or maybe some isolated exercises to try and keep themselves limber and ready to go? Because you just never know what this weather is going to do, and when they're going to get back on the floor, they're going to need to be ready to go, aren't they?
Yeah, we kind of do some mental and physical preparation. You know, we have Google Classroom set up, and we have the Huddle account where they can watch film and, you know, watch things that they can work on and, you know, drills, skills that they can work on when they actually can get in the gym, but also just be able to see the other teams and be able to scout them and just see some tendencies and see how their kids play and just be able to match up with them. And, you know, when I give them that scouting report, it makes a ton easier when they can watch that film and see it for themselves.
So, as you mentioned, we're at Willow Springs tonight. Another key SCA game. You're going in with the win over Houston, your only SCA contest so far. And now they've made that game up with Kabul on Monday, and then you're going to be there on Tuesday. Coach, 3 SCA games in 5 days against 3 very good opponents starting tonight at Willow Springs. Well, that's a lot of SCA basketball in a short period of time, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And, you know, that's kind of, you know, as a high schooler, that's your dream to just, you know, go play basketball games, not have to practice. But for a coach, it's stressful. But Willow Springs, you know, they're a really athletic crew. They had a really good team, SCA champs last year, tri-champs, and they brought a couple kids back, but some of their main guys are gone, so they have more young talent this year. But those kids just play so hard and so aggressive, and at Willow Springs is a tough gym, and we're expecting a dogfight tonight.
It always is a tough place to play. Since Coach Colley was down there, we know that was always tough, and you know his reputation down there. And I guarantee you, you know there'll be a nice crowd on hand, no matter what the road conditions are. Willow really does support their basketball program well, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people are ready to get out of the house and watch some basketball. You know, and it's a good opportunity Friday night. I'm sure the roads are clear. I know they're at school today. We're at school today, so kind of getting back in the swing of things and opening up with an SCA game, and then we got a couple big ones next week. But we're really focused on the Willow Bears tonight. You know, no matter what our season's been like, we're still 1-0 in SCA play, so we still got a lot to play for with SCA, and then district's coming up in a few weeks. So good opportunity for us tonight.
And actually, with this time off, it's a good time, as you mentioned, with the kids maybe going back, watching some film, and getting maybe a little bit better understanding of what they are or are not doing that you're pointing out to them. It might be a good time for them to maybe reflect and all of a sudden say, look, we're starting out right now, 1-0 in the SCA, and that's all we got to worry about because all you got left is, besides one non-conference game on the schedule, everything else is SCA, and then you're in district play. So every game right now matters, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we've gotten to practice a couple times this week, but it's really been hit or miss for the most part these last couple weeks. And, we're actually kind of banged up a little bit with a few ankles and little things late in the season. But, this is the time conference play where it's, you show up and you play. Everybody's banged up. Everybody's tired. And we just got to, toughen up and try to get a road win tonight.
Sounds good, Coach. The best of luck tonight against the Bears at Willow Springs. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Jared Patterson. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger basketball comes your way next.
Everyone knows time is money, so don't wait weeks for the IRS to send out your tax refund. Go to Jackson Hewitt instead for up to $3,500 with a no-interest, no-fee tax refund advance loan. With up to $3,500, you could bring home the bacon and bring it home today. Money now instead of later? That's worth its weight in gold. Don't wait weeks for your refund. Go to Jackson Hewitt today. For eligible clients, loans by Republic Bank and Trust Company, details at jacksonhewitt.com.
You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, but how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, and germs. And it's why cleaning your nose, the body's air filter, is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage. N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
And now it's time for Salem Tiger basketball on 1340 AM, 95.7 FM, online at KSMOradio.com, or from the KSMO stream page on Facebook. And it's being sponsored by K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial Hospital, SMDH Family Medicine, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Your World Today, Town Screen, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Duncan Family Chiropractic Center, Edward Jones, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, State Farm Insurance, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Salem Trust, Cuddy's Well Service, Enrichment Services. And now, Salem Tiger basketball.
Welcome to Willow Springs, Missouri. Stan Stevens bringing Tiger basketball from Willow Springs, Brent Colley Court. That's always a good place to play. Always exciting, great atmosphere. Tonight they had their homecoming or court warming, however you want to call it. And they crowned a new hoop queen tonight here at Willow Springs. So in between the JV action and the varsity, JV, the Salem Tigers, by the way, who are in the Licking tournament and will be playing tomorrow. They defeated Willow Springs 59-37. Nice warm-up as they will be playing tomorrow. The tip comes right to Salem Tigers. They get it down to May. May has it, turn, spin. Salem hasn't played in 2 weeks, so trying to get their feet back underneath them as Trey Richter has it now on their center court. Trey has that ball stolen from him, taking it down the other way is Colby James. He misses it, put back up and in on a rebound by Jace Rogers. 2-0 Bears after the first steal and turnover by the Tigers. Just underway here. Tigers get it to Richter, back to Conkle. The three-pointer up and off the iron. Comes into the hands of Gately. Lost it, got it back. Back to Conkle. Conkle all the way across, stolen again. This time going up and laying this one in is James after the second steal, second turnover by Salem. A very careless pass by Gunnar Conkle right through the middle of the floor. Here's Trey Richter all the way down. His shot partially blocked. Tippy goes out of bounds off of Scooter Osborne. Last year, Willow shared the SCA title. This year, kind of rebuilding. Sanders trying to get in, fires it out to Richter. 4-0. It's Willow Springs. Three-pointer from the corner by Sanders is good. And net got caught up in the hoop. I'll pull it back down. 4-3 our score after the three-pointer by Sanders. Coming down the other way, it's James. James getting into the offensive zone to Osborne. Osborne underneath. Had that blocked by Gately, but Gately will draw the foul. Scooter Osborne, the only one left from that starter from that team last year. A very senior-heavy team last year, and they're kind of senior-heavy again this year. The free throw by Scooter Osborne misses. It's off the front of the iron. So they have 5 seniors in their lineup tonight. That one is good. 5-3, Bears on top. Each team coming in with a 5-13 record. Another pass almost stolen away. Conkle gets it back over to Sanders. Sanders, man-to-man coverage by the Bears. Looking, fires it down low to Trey Richter. Shot blocked. Gately gets a rebound. Baby hook, no good. And back comes the Tigers again. That one's brought down by James. Getting it into the corner, waiting for it there is Kohler. Kohler has that pass stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Back they come. Getting it down to May. He lays it in and ties the game. Good steal by Trey Richter and the long pass to May. And he lays it home. And I believe a foul's going to be called on the Salem Tigers. They're going to call it on Trey Richter. Second team foul as Gately got the first. Inbound with Salem in a half-court defense comes to Colby James. James back out on top to Chase Rogers. Going the left side off the hand of James and out of bounds. Ball belonged to Salem Tigers as Colby took his eye off that pass, hit him right in the hand, and just bounded away. Under 6 minutes to go, a long pass in the corner to May. May all the way down, lays it up, no good. Taken on the rebound by Ryan Frigga. A long pass the other way. Underneath the basket is Kohler, but he walks with the ball. Moore stepped out of bounds. We are on the floor here at Willow Springs, and so we had an official right in front of us. Could not tell what the signal was. But in either case, the turnover gives the ball back to the Salem Tigers. Here's Richter, loses the ball again. Coming the other way is Osborne. Short jumper, blocked there by Gately. Goes out of bounds. They'll say off Osborne. Gately gets the block on Scooter after the steal. That is the third steal by Willow Springs in this first quarter. We've only played 2.5 minutes. 5-5 our score. Richter trying to drive in all the way to the hole as that one knocked out of his hands by Colby James up into the homecoming queen area. That's up on the stage here. 5:25 to go first quarter. We're tied at 5. The inbound to Conkle. Short jumper will not fall. Taken down by James. James the other way. Across the timeline. Guarded there by May. Fires it all the way across the floor. Waiting for it there is Kohler. The shot taken there by Rogers as he got the pass. And going down underneath the basket with a travel call is Ryan Frigga. 5-5 our score. 5:06 to go first quarter. Trey Richter, and again the Bears are in man-to-man coverage. Fires it down low to May all alone. He scores. And Coach Forrest did not like that at all, and he calls timeout. 4:57 to go first quarter. It's Salem Tigers 7. It's Willow Springs Bears 5. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Town Screen is popping up all over Salem with over 17 display screens in numerous locations. Town Screen is a community network for everything local, not just businesses, but for everyday use like a help wanted ad, selling your truck, for those having a yard sale, or if your group is holding an upcoming event. The townscreen.com site is a self-serve platform that's low cost, easy, and fast, where you post a message today and you see it tomorrow. For more information or if you need help, see Kenny or Ben at 800 South Main Street in the front office of KSMO Media.
Bears will inbound it. Half-court defense by Salem still as James will bring it up. James right side pass to Rogers. Goes in the corner to Osborne. Back on top. Getting it is James. James trying to go back to Osborne, and he's called for a charge. Scooter Osborne got the ball down low and then pushed off on Gately. Went flying back. Drew the charge. First team foul on Willow Springs and a turnover to boot. 7-5 Salem. Richter trying to drive down. Now goes back to the paint. Off the glass. Too hard, but back up by Gately again. does not get it to go down. Gately with the rebound cannot get that second easy two-footer to go down. Here's James the other way, all the way through. Scoops it up and in. Colby James with a good rush to the basket. Ties it at 7. Conkle for Salem in the offensive zone. On top, May. Between the circles, May backs it up. Bounce pass down to Conkle. Baseline off the glass and in. Good play by the Salem Tigers there. Nice baseline pass. Back James comes the other way for the white-clad Willow Springs Bears. They are trimmed in burgundy. A long pass all the way across to Rogers. Rogers trying to fire it through the middle to Kohler, but it's stolen away by the Salem Tigers. That is their third steal this first quarter. Pass intended for Hayden Sanders, taken there and laid up and in by Kohler. For Trey Richter, that's his fourth turnover by himself here in this, third turnover by himself in his first quarter. One on Gunnar Conkle, 12. Conkle does get outside the Bay on the baseline. 9-9 our score. Ball off of shin pad comes back to Conkle. He can't get it to go, and then James brings down the rebound. James the other way. James trying to get it back, takes a three. It's off the iron. Tip brought down by Conkle. Gunner the other way. Gunner by 2, by 3, off the glass and in. Nice left-hander flip by Gunner Conkle as he got by 2 Bears with a good move. And with 2:55 to go, Salem has a 2-point lead. Colby James. James flips it down low. Getting it there, trying to go up with it was Kohler, and a foul called on Gately, and he'll shoot 2. For Caden Gately, that'll be his second foul. Henry Cameron getting ready to go in. Caden DuBois as well. 2:49 to go. Free throw is no good. Cameron and DuBois in. Gately and May out. Gately out. And Richter out. Second free throw is good. And the ball tipped again, stolen away by the Bears. Here they come the other way. Put up and in by James on a good move to get away from Henry Cameron. Tigers have turned that ball over 5 times, 5 steals by the Bears. 2.5 to go. It's a 12-11 score for the Bears on top now after that turnover. The Bears have scored on 3 of the 5 steals for 6 points. Foul called on James, second team foul, as they get it to Conkle on the inbound. Conkle right at the top of the key, trying to drive against James, goes to Gabe DuBois. DuBois all the way across the floor, put up by Sanders. It will not go, and taken down and controlled there by Ryan Fricka underneath the basket. A foul called on Salem. Bryson May will get that foul. That's the 4th team foul for Salem. And they stay in that half-court defense. James will bring it up. 12-11. Takes a long 3. It's no good. Ball tipped, stolen, taken down by Henry Cameron. Cameron, right at the top of the key, goes back to Conkle. Almost got stolen again. Conkle all the way down, flips it up. Will not go. Taken under control by Rogers. Rogers the other way. 12-11 our score. Rogers kicks it outside to James. James, short two-pointer, no good. And Osborne goes over the back of the Salem Tiger player. But it's going to be a foul called on Salem. I believe it's going to be on Cameron. 5 team fouls for Salem already. So the Bears with 1:35 to go are almost in the bonus already. Here they come the other way. Outside, the 3 from the corner, up and in by Jace Rogers. 15-11 our score. Here's DuBois. DuBois getting across to Bryson May from 7. Missed it. Not even close. Ball in the hands of James on the rebound. Bryson way too strong with that shot. James with 4 rebounds here in the first quarter. Stops, puts up the 12-footer. It's too short. Tipped and brought down by Kohler. So it goes back in the corner, taking it down underneath to Scotty Osborne. Hits the bottom of the basket and misses everything. And a foul's going to be called on the Bears player, Kohler, believe, for going over the back. Osborne had 2 cracks at it. Couldn't get either one to fall. 57 seconds to go. Maychak's out. Trey Richter back in. Very erratic shooting by Salem. Of course, they haven't played in 2 weeks. But they definitely look like they haven't played in 2 weeks. Here's Hanger. Stops, bounce pass outside to Sanders. He backs up. Now to Conkle. Conkle spinning away from Rogers. Loses it, gets it back, loses it again, gets it back, loses it again, and tied up there. Possession arrow will favor the Willow Springs Bears. Going to try to dance through 3 guys. It didn't work. And every time it looked like he got the ball back, he got it taken away from another Bear. Pass goes out to Frigga. Frigga over top, banks it in as he got over top of Caden DuBois. And quickly down the other way, the Salem Tigers take it, but they lose control of the ball in the corner. Another turnover by Salem. That is number 7. 17-11. Bears right now, they are on an 8-point run. Sorry, they are actually on a 10-point run. With the ball right now, James out near center court. 8 seconds to go. Bears looking for that second shot, or last second shot here. James trying to drive in now, does. Short little flip. It's good at the buzzer. Colby James with 8 in that first quarter. And he leads the Bears, and they lead the Salem Tigers 19-11 after 1 quarter of play. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with 1 click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter.
New Year's savings are going on now at Napa Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find a Napa 12-volt automatic wheel battery charger for $179. MaxTrack 9-inch rubber tarp straps with steel hooks starting at $1.29 each. And you can save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
Don't forget, Tiger fans, the Lady Tigers will play the Lady Eagles of Mountain View Liberty tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, Salem High School gym. It's Pink Out Day. And so we hope you can make it out there. We'll have that on KSMO Media video stream, the boys' games. And now another pass by Richter, stolen away again, down, putting it up, missing that shot, put back up, and in on the rebound by Ryan Frigga. Another steal, another turnover, and another 2 points for the Bears. Here is Richter. Richter runs out of room. And as he bumped there, did he draw the foul? And he did. Aid Stewart gets the foul on that. 21-11, the Bears on top. Tigers trail 12-11 in this game, and they haven't scored since. Here's Bryson kicking it outside the corner. DuBois for a 3. It's good. Caden DuBois hits the 3. First basket for Salem in quite some time. Back the other way. It's Colby James. James out between the circles. Colby James is just a freshman. He's going to be a talent. Ball stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Here comes Richter all the way down. Puts it up, miss it. Ball still loose. Taken down, though, by Rogers. Salem had outmanned them 3-on-2, but they couldn't get it to go down. And now a foul called on DuBois as driving down was James. Caden gets the foul. That'll be the 6th team foul, and the Bears will be in the bonus after this the rest of the first half. So Colby James will shoot 2 here, and he makes the first. Young man is dominating this first half. He's got 9 points. of the Bears 22. Make it still 9, and that shot misses, and May brings down the rebound. 8-point Bear lead just underway here in the second quarter. Here's May, and May draws the foul on Aiden Stewart. That'll be his second. Aiden tried to draw a charge. Instead, got called for the foul. 15 foul now for the Bears. As Roy Stevens checks in the game. Gately back in there as well. Here's May. May has it. May trying to drive in. Stops. Short jumper is blocked there by Jace Rogers, but he picks up the foul, and going to the line will be May to shoot 2. So May, who's got 4 points, will shoot 2 free throws, and the Tigers of Salem will be in the bonus on the next foul by the Bears. Free throw is good. Got the bounce off the support, went straight up in the air and back through the hoop. So each team with 16 fouls with 6:46 to go in the second quarter. Next one by May, that's perfect. 6-point Bear lead, as bringing it down is Colby James. He has done most of the damage here for the Bears. Flips it across. Getting it there is Rogers. Back to James. James takes an awkward 3. Pinballs out. No ball. Tipped up in the air. Run down, put back up and in on a rebound by Kohler. Salem Tigers rebounding on their defensive side has not been very good here tonight. Here's Richter. Hanging on to it. Goes left side to Sanders, trying to feed it inside. Ball stolen away, and then Scooter Osborne hits Roy Stevens hard at center court. Osborne, a linebacker for the Bears football team. His second foul, and Stevens will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Scooter just basically almost took Roy out. That was a pretty good shot with the shoulder right to his shoulder area. That ball does not go down. Brought down and controlled by Frigga. So the free throw no good by Stevens. Getting it off to Colby James. James flips it to Rogers. Goes back in the corner. With that ball there is Miller, who came in moments ago. Now back. Quick 3. Up and good by James. No Tiger even went after him. I'm a little surprised at that because he's having a heck of a first half. Nobody guarding James. Nobody's with him. Here's Richter trying to kick it outside. Goes down low. A shot off the glass is good. Trey Richter was able to go baseline, but Tigers are down by 11 with 5.5 to go as James brings it in. Getting it to Rogers. Goes in the corner. 3 ball up there and good by Matthew Miller. Again, no defense by Salem on these longer shots. Nobody even near him. Here's Richter trying to drive in. He is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Tigers down by 12 here on a couple of key threes here by James and then Miller back to back. 5:16 to go in the half. Bears have come out flying. The Tigers are still trying to find their legs here. They just do not look in game shape right now. And that shot misses on the free throw by Richter. Down the other way. Here's James getting it over to Rogers. Rogers all the way down. That shot off the fingertips of Gately, but it still goes down. 4:55 to go. Gunnar Conkle trying to fire it across. Ball stolen away. Another steal, and foul called on Rogers as he pushed off Gately. So after the steal, the turnover on the foul. 32-18, the Bears lead it. Richter starts to drive down, goes to May beyond 3. Has that ball stolen away. Another steal for the Bears. 10th turnover for Salem in this one. Back it goes to Rogers. Rogers walks with the ball. 8th turnover now for the Bears. 2 weeks off is really showing on Salem right now. They are just a little slow in their reaction time. Here's Bay. At the top of the key. Goes underneath the basket. All alone is Richter, and he banks it in. And then he draws the foul, I believe, on Miller. So Richter, the easy basket. Miller with a late foul. Kind of a silly foul by him. And allows Richter to get an extra shot in here to make it an old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is no good. The ball taken under control by Frigga. His sixth rebound. Off to James. Colby starts his drive in. Kicks it in the corner. Goes back to Colby. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. Richter. Ryan Frigga in the corner trying to get it back to James. Frigga trying to get it in. That ball goes back court. He touched it. And the official did not call it. Ball to the corner for Miller for a three. That's no good. Brought down to control. Put back up and in by Ryan Frigga. He out-muscled Gately and then took it right away from him and banks it home. 14-point lead by the Bears. Now Richter down. Takes a long three. And he hits. 34-23 our score with 3:47 to go in the first half. The Bears with 11-point lead will take a 30-second break and come right back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Don't forget, we'll be at the Salem High School gym tomorrow, 3 o'clock, JV girls versus Mountain View Liberty Eagles. Makeup game for the Thursday night game postponed. And then the varsity game will follow. We'll have that varsity game on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7. Both games will be video streamed on KSMO Media. And then we'll have Missouri Tiger basketball joined in progress at the conclusion of the Lady Tigers varsity game. And on Monday, the game with Kabul that was postponed on Tuesday will be played Monday, and that will be at the Salem High School gym. That will be pink out night for the boys. So that'll be Monday. Right here, back at Willow Springs. Here's Frigga. Outside it goes to James with a three. Off the iron, no good. Taken down by Sanders. Then we get to Richter. 3.5 to go. Mountain Grove. Willow Springs now with basically 10 team fouls. The Salem is in double bonus. Shot does not go down. Brought down by Rogers. Rogers back to Frigga, back to Rogers. Rogers trying to dance inside. Goes in the middle of the floor. Getting it there is Kohler. Kohler back to Rogers. Jump shot from the corner. Up and good by Jace Rogers. He's got 9. 36-23. Gunnar Conkle underneath the Gately. His baby hook way too hard. Ball tipped down and taken under control by Frigga. Gately's been just off. You can just see. Normally he has that little baby left-handed hook, and he is too hard or too soft here tonight. Just not there. And that's not playing for 2 weeks. Tell you that. Here's a long three up off the iron by Rogers. No good, and Conkle brings it under control. 36-23. Conkle all the way down to the paint off the glass and in. Count the basket, and a foul called underneath the basket on Matthew Miller. And Conkle will go to the line and add to his point total possibly. Salem right now is 2 of 5 from the stripe. It's an 11-point Bear lead. Gunnar Conkle with 6, try and make it 7. Misses. The ball brought under control by James. Salem just cannot buy free throws here tonight. They got 2, but they're not able to get the rest of them in. Now here's James trying to going back court. And now turn the ball over to Salem Tigers as May almost stole it. As Rogers panicked, threw it back to Colby James, but he was on the backside of center. So the Tigers will take it over. with 2:15 to go. 36-25. Congo in the corner. Ball tipped, brought down, and a foul's going to be called on Caden DuBois as he ran right over top of Rogers as that ball was up in the air after Trayson Richter was bringing it down. So Caden DuBois draws the foul. His second. It'll put the Bears down at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Actually, that's where they should be, but they're not. It wasn't a charge, so in the estimation of officials, maybe it was. The other way, goes back out on top, waiting for it. There is Rogers. Rogers stops, looks for a three, no good. Now the Frigga trying to cut inside. Frigga going right over top of DuBois. But he draws the foul on the block, and that'll be his third. 8th team foul, and to the line will go Ryan Frigga. 36-25 our score. Roy Stevens back in the game. 1:51 to go in the half. Colby James with 12 leading the way. That free throw no good. Comes out to Conkle. Conkle to Richter. Salem trying to get the lead, or deficit I should say, down to single digits in the corner. Sanders to Richter. Three, good. Trey Richter with his second three of the second quarter, and the Tigers, they're down by 8. James brings it back. James trying to drive in down low, all alone. Laying it in is Kohler. Nice play by James to find Kohler all alone, that low post. Tiger defense again, a little bit suspect right there. Here's Sanders a three, way too hard. Brought down by Stevens, and then Stevens is going to call for a travel. Roy brought down the ball and then shifted his feet trying to go back, called for the travel, gives the ball back to the Bears with 1:12 to go. Bring it up is Colby James. Across a three, put up, missed, brought down by Richter on the shot by Rogers. Here comes Conkle to the paint, to the hole. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bears. Gunner trying to do way too much. Trying to go through three different guys. Lost the ball. 38-28. Bears on top. They have the ball. A little bit of moisture on the floor that the officials were able to mop up with a dry towel. And Colby James will walk it up to center court. SCA play here. Both teams at 5-13 coming into this one. Rogers all the way across the floor on top to Miller. Miller backs up, trying to fire it back. He does. And stepping on the line was Rogers. And they'll turn the ball back over. 38-28 with 35 seconds left. Stevens will get into Richter. Trey with 10 points to lead Salem right now. Goes left side. Trying to go left side. He got it back. Stops. Trying to drive in. Bounce pass to the Richter, and he scores. Landon Richter with the three. Salem down by 7 with 15 seconds to go. Walking it up is Colby James. Colby flips it left side to Rogers. Rogers spins, turns, starts coming in, throws it outside to James with a three. Off the front of the iron, no good. Goes out of bounds, they'll say off of Salem with 0.9 seconds left. Say it went off the Tiger player last, and so the Bears will be able to inbound it. If they catch it in the air, clock doesn't start. See what they do. They fire it outside, stolen there by Landon Richter. And that concludes the first half. Salem Tigers went on a lull there near the end of the first quarter and into most of the second quarter, but started picking it up near the end of that second quarter. They finish with a total of 20 points in that second quarter, but the Bears, they had 19 as well after they had 19 in the first, and they lead it by a 38-31 score. We'll take a 3-minute break here at halftime and come back with stats from the first half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
In a world where everything is digital, your payments should be too. Time is precious. Digital payments provide a quick and simple way to make secure purchases. The Bank of Salem recognizes the need for digital payment convenience and is excited for you to enjoy a new way to pay. We now support Apple Pay, Google Pay, Fitbit, Garmin, and MasterPass. To enroll, call or stop by either Bank of Salem location today and let us help make your shopping experience easier. Message and data rates may apply. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Don't have any time to fix anything to eat, and you're looking for something to munch on? Well, at Country Mart in Salem, you'll find Glenn's Smokehouse mouth-watering pork steaks, baby back ribs, pulled pork, and so much more. Plus, in a deli, you'll find breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and your favorite deli meats and cheeses. Country Mart also has a bakery for your pies, cakes, and decorated cakes, donuts, and breads. So stop by Country Mart on Highway 3272 East in Salem today. They're here to help you save.
Say goodbye to wasting your hard-earned money and traveling long distances to get your MRI. This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. The hospital now has the newest technology in-house 5 days a week, and it's open bore, meaning you have ample room to get comfortable during your exam. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Funded through the Department of Mental Health, Enrichment Services of Dent County offers community integration, personal assistance, and individualized supported living programs that allow individuals with developmental disabilities an opportunity to live and participate in their communities through volunteerism, paying jobs, and in-home support. This is just some of what they do at Enrichment Services of Dent County. Call Director Tanya Newman for more information at 729-7279. With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
Welcome back to Willow Springs, Missouri. Stan Stevens along with you here. It's a little bit icy and stuff down there still from the storm that they had last week. And some parking lots are kind of slick. The main road's not a problem, but those side roads, especially the gravel ones, are really, really, really slick. So you can see why they've had really nothing that they could do down here for quite some time. It's just still very, very treacherous to be driving around. Right now, it's very treacherous for the Salem Tigers. Been not a game they have not played in 2 weeks, and they show the rust. I mean, there's just no other way of phrasing it. The rust is very evident. They came out, turned the ball over by soft passes in the air. They had the first 5 turnovers Salem had were 5 steals. By Willow Springs, they scored on 3 of them. And they ended up with a total of 8 steals in that first half of the 12 Salem Tiger turnovers. Took way too many soft passes by the Tigers or very telegraph passes. Salem Tigers did start to pick it up, though, as the second quarter continued. They ended up with 5 steals of their own. The Bears did turn the ball over 11 times, and the Tigers were able to capitalize on 5 of those 11 turnovers. So that did help, and a couple of those coming on actually going back court, which you don't see called very often. It's twice in that second quarter against the Bears. Leading scorer in the game, though, for the Bears is a freshman, Colby James. Colby is really playing well. He's actually controlling the pace of the game. He has 5 rebounds, 12 points, 1 for 2 on the free throw line. He has really been a force in this game. He had 8 points after 1 quarter, finished with 12 for the half. Another force for the Bears has been Ryan Friga on the offensive side. He has 8 rebounds, 7 of them offensive boards. He has been a force on that side, and he has got himself, of course, some points out of that, a couple of putbacks for 4 points. And then Ryan Kohler, he's got a couple of putbacks for some points as well. He's got 9 points, as does Chase Rogers for Willow Springs. They both have 9 points to lead the way. So 5 guys have scored for the Bears, and they have 38 points. Salem Tigers also with just 5 scorers. They are being led by Trey Richter. He has 10. 6 points for Gunnar Conkle and Bryson May, and then 3 points each for Landon Richter, Hayden Sanders, and Caden DuBois. Leading rebounder Gunnar Conkle and Caden Gately each with 3, and then 2 by Henry Cameron, 1 by Trey Richter, and 1 by Bryson May, and 1 by Roy Stevens in the game. Salem 2 of 6 from the stripe in that first half. The Bears 3 of 6 from the stripe in the first half, 2 of 4 in the first quarter. 21 rebounds for the Bears, just 12 for the Salem Tigers. 38-31, Bears on time. Earlier tonight, the JV did defeat the JV of Willow Springs by 22 points, 59-37. They will be playing Van Buren tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock at Licking, at the Licking tournament. If the Tigers should win, they'll play again at noon against the, I think it's Bell Rolla game that's going to be coming up. They would play the winner of that contest. Again, that would be tomorrow, 9 o'clock. It's Van Buren and Salem. If they win that game, they'll play again at noon at the high school gym at Licking. Don't forget Monday, the Kabul game that was canceled Tuesday due to the bad weather will be made up, and that will be the Salem High School gym. That'll be pink out night, 6 o'clock with the JV action, the varsity matchup to follow. That will be Monday, and that will be at the Salem High School gym. We'll be there to bring that boys game to you. The girls will be in Cuba at 5:30. They'll have a half a JV game at that time, and then they'll play their varsity matchup at Cuba. Then on Tuesday, it'll be a boys-girls doubleheader from Thayer, Missouri, as the girls' game that was canceled at Thayer will be made up. The varsity game will, and then the boys' regular game on Tuesday. So it'll be a boys-girls doubleheader Tuesday from Thayer. We'll have those games, except for the girls' game against Cuba, all on KSMO, and the JV games tomorrow at Licking. We are at halftime. We'll take a 90-second break and come back with the second half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University, Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Willow will inbound the ball to start this second half. They have a 7-point lead, 38-31, against the Salem Tigers. They're in their road navy blues with the Carolina blue trim on the numbers as well as on the sides. Ball stolen away by the Tigers right off the bat. Tipped by Richter over to May. May lost the ball. Comes down to Trey. Missed everything. Brought down and controlled by the Bears. The Tigers get the steal, but it can do nothing with it. And another steal by Richter. He goes down, lays this one up. This one is good. Back-to-back steals by the Tigers, but they didn't score on the first one. Even after Richter got the rebound, a long three taken offline. No good, brought down by Sanders. Flipping it to May. Quickly down to Richter. Richter stops, takes a reverse. Layup good. And a timeout call by Coach Forrester of Willow Springs. The Tigers have brought it to within 3 after 2 steals and a rebound. They trail it by 3, 38-35. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
38-35. Trey Richter with 14 points to lead Salem. Has 2 baskets here. Could have had 3, but missed on the first steal. Had he made that one, Salem will be within 1. They are within 3 right now. It's a one-possession game. Just played 43 seconds of this third quarter. Tigers have come out a little bit more vinegar in their veins right here. Pass goes left side to Rogers. Rogers goes inside to Scooter Osborne. Scooter trying to turn, spins, rolls, flips it outside, and a foul's going to be called on Bryson May. Should have probably been a travel call there when none was made. As James gets ready to inbound, the Tigers have their back turned to him. He goes to Kohler. Kohler out on top, then goes to the corner. Rogers, 3 up and good by Colby James. 41-35. Salem will walk it up. Half-court defense right now by Willow. First time we've seen that really in the game. Here's Gunnar Conkle trying to move to his left. Stop, goes back right to May. Out on top to Sanders. Sanders between the circles. Now to Gately. Gately looking inside. Goes to Richter. Richter back to Gately. Lays it up. Missed it. Brought down and controlled by Frigga. Again, another little short shot by Gately. Does not go down. Pass in the corner. Goes to Frigga. Frigga in the paint off the glass. No. Brought down underneath. And goes out of bounds. Taken there by Conkle on a steal. The pass from May too far. Pass intended for May was over his head. Turns the ball over. 6:17 to go in the third quarter. 41-35. Bears with the lead. They'll bring it up. Here's James. Colby between the circles. Left side pass to Rogers. Down low to Scooter. Scooter up in the air. It goes down. Scooter Osborne gets a funny-looking layup to go down, and right now the lead has gone back to 8 just that quickly. Here's Conkle. Bounced it off his own foot. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Salem Tigers. Gunner trying to spin. Bounced it off his foot. Went to Rogers, who kicked it out of bounds. It stays with the Salem Tigers. Sanders trying to get it in. Fires it across to Gately. Had to go high to get that one. Down low. Trying to get the shot up was Richter. No good. Put down and controlled underneath by James. James a long pass. Taking it up and laying it up and in is Kohler. 10-point Willow Springs lead. Tigers came out on fire to start this third quarter, but it's since fizzled out. Couple of very, very poor short shots by Salem and not very good rebounding. The foul called on Rogers, his third. Salem will inbound it. Looking. Fires it out right in the hands of James. Stolen away. Back the other way. 45-35. All the way up. Flips it up. Off the iron. No good. Tipped up. No good. and brought down and controlled. There should be a walk called underneath there. Two Bears had him backed it up. It is a travel call. 45-35 our score. Bears fall back into a half-court defense. Now they start coming up a little bit, challenging May. Gives it off to Richter. Trey trying to cut inside. Ball back to May. May stops. Long two. Good. Bryson May hits the long two. 45-37 as Colby James brings it to the left side. In front of the scorer's table. Fires it right in the middle to Frigga. Frigga trying to drive in. Walks with it again. No call. Back for a three. Up and good by Colby James. Again, no coverage by Tigers back on James whatsoever. Gave him a wide open three. 48-37 our score. Bad pass by Conkle. Almost stolen away, and it goes out of bounds. .437 to go, third quarter. Tigers down by 11. They got it down to 3, and they have been outscored since by 8. Here's May all the way down to the hole off the glass. Count it. Nice shot by May. 48-39 as James brings it up. James right now stops between the circles, flips to left side to Rogers. On the perimeter, Rogers trying to get the Frigga. Can't, back to James. Baseline all the way up and in. .50-39. Conkle the other way. Conkle stops, trying to go inside, flips it down low. Taking it there for the Tigers, put it up. And in is Gately. Gately, his first basket. 50-41. Shot up and off the iron, no good. Frigga brings it down underneath the basket. Putting it down, putting it up and in is Kohler on a nice pass. 52-41, 3:39 to go. Bounce pass to Richter, almost gave that one away. Trey down the middle of the floor, stops, and is going to get called for travel. And sometimes a little bit too much individual effort here. With the ball, James goes in the middle to Frigga. Frigga kicks it right side. Corner shot for three, up and good by Rogers. And the Bears are starting to pull away as they're hitting 3 threes in this third quarter. Pass underneath off Scooter Osborne. He'll stay with the Salem Tigers, though. They were the last to touch it. And a timeout being called by Coach Patterson. 3:09 to go, third quarter. It's the Bears 55, Salem Tigers 41. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Life is a series of moments. Big moments, small moments, moments you want to bottle up so they can last forever. At Edward Jones, we want to make the most of all of them. Whether you're planning for a trip of a lifetime, retirement, or just need some everyday advice along the way. That's why an Edward Jones financial advisor like me works with you to build strategies for today and tomorrow. Life is for living. Let's partner through all of it. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Leah Nash. Call me or Joe Brand at Edward Jones, 573-729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Don't forget, Missouri Tigers will be back in action tomorrow, taking on Mississippi State. 4:30 is the pregame show, and at 5 o'clock is the game time. Now, we will have Lady Tiger basketball on tomorrow, and the conclusion of that game, we will join that Missouri game in progress. So, again, Lady Tiger basketball tomorrow. It's a makeup game from Thursday's game. And we'll have that varsity contest about 4:15 on KSMO Media, and then the conclusion of that, as well as on the radio. We will have for you Missouri Tiger basketball, and they'll be somewhere close to 6 o'clock. Okay. In the meantime, 55-41 our score. Sanders gets it in to Conkle. Gunner. Bounce pass inside to Richter. Nice play and a nice shot by Richter to score. He's got 16. Salem down by 12 as James flips it down, going to Rogers. Rogers goes baseline underneath, and walking with the ball was Ryan Kohler. Gately went up to block it. Probably would have drawn a foul, but the play had already been stopped due to the travel. Fifth turnover by the Bears. 12-point lead by Willow Springs with 2:48 to go. Still a lot of time in this one. Gunnar Conkle, short 10-footer. It goes down, hit the rim, and just died on it and finally trickled in. 55-45. Long pass to Osborne. Scooter trying to fire it down. Comes right back to him. It's blocked by Gately. And then Gately blocks that one, but he does draw the foul on Scooter Osborne. And he will shoot 2. The Bears with 17 points already in this, the third quarter. Still 2:32 to go. Osborne's free throw is good. Aiden Stewart had come in for just a moment. He checks back out. Osborne's next one also good. He now has 5, and the Tigers trail it again by 12. Congle all the way down off the glass, missed everything. Brought down and controlled there underneath by Rogers. Rogers getting it over to James. James bounces it off his foot, gets by 3 Tigers all the way down to the hole. Shot blocked there by Gately with a nice play. Gately turns, trying to spin away, and I think they're going to call a foul on Gately. Foul called on Gately. 57-45. Pass goes in the corner. Here's James. Fadeaway jumper off the iron out high. Brought down by nobody. Now finally Kohler gets it, brings it up, and he is fouled by Gately again. That'll be his 4th foul. Or his 5th foul, I guess. He finishes the game with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Say it's a shooting foul, so Kohler goes to the line to shoot 2, and his first one is no good. Caden Gately done for the night. He missed an awful lot of short shots with that normal, almost automatic little left-handed hook. That one also no good, brought down by Sanders. Sanders the other way to May, all the way down. Nobody there, and he missed a layup, and he's fouled. Wow, Bryson had nobody, and I mean nobody, within 15 feet, missed the layup, and then coming back late was the Bears, and they draw the foul. And that's going to be on Alex Moritz. Free throw is good by Bryson May. Boy, talk about nobody. I mean, nobody underneath that basket. Nobody in the lane. Nothing. Bryson missed it. This one is short. Brought down by Frigga. Frigga's been a rebounding machine. Getting it over to James. 57-46, 1:44 to go. Left side pass to Frigga. Back all the way across the floor to Rogers. Rogers in the corner. They lost the ball, but it comes right to Osborne. Now stolen by the Tigers. Sanders. Sanders the other way. Sanders then turns the ball over, and a long pass down. Putting it up and in is Rogers. (59-46). Careless play by the Salem Tigers on offense. Pass comes to Richter. He is double teamed. May got it to him. Sanders in the corner for 3. He hits. As Hayden Sanders gets his second 3 of the night, and the Tigers are back within 10 with 1:07 to go in the third quarter. A lot of easy misses tonight for Salem, and they trail it by 10 here with 1:07 to go third quarter as Coach Patterson calls a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
1:07 to go, third quarter. Miller trying to get it in, flips it across. It comes into the hands of Frigga. Frigga double teamed, is tied up. And they were going to call a foul on Salem, but I didn't see a foul call. I saw a tied-up ball, but the coach Forster had called a timeout for the Bears first. 1:01 to go in the third quarter. Still 59-49 Bears. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem.
Frigga gets it in, the pass down low, knocked down by Conkle. He was able to steal it away. Conkle trying to hand that ball off, does. They finally get away with it. And here comes May all the way down, and May is called for an offensive foul. So they used his elbow. And that'll turn the ball over. I did not see that at all as he was going down the floor. The other way, here's Rogers. Rogers lost the ball. It should be off him, and they're going to say it went off Richter last. Looked like it came up, hit Rogers and went out of bounds. The officials don't see it that way. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. It's still a 10-point Bear lead. They get in quickly to James. Colby now backs out near center court. They may be looking to play for the last shot here. Cross to Rogers. Rogers guarded by Richter. Goes down to Osborne. Osborne takes the 10-footer and hits. Scooter with 6 points in the third quarter. Here's Richter comes down. He hits the three. That's Landon Richter. He's got 2 threes. Salem down by 9. 10 seconds left. Here comes James. Fires it down the corner. And a charge called on Colby James, who goes over top of Landon Richter and turns the ball over to the Tigers with 9.1 seconds left. Stevens will inbound it.
5 out blue. 5 out blue. You got 9 seconds.
Getting it into Richter. Trey at center court, down to 6. Trey starts to move. Goes in, the corner, falls down, gives it to Sanders. Back to Conkle, takes the three at the buzzer, banks it in! Gunnar Conkle with a bank shot, and the Salem Tigers trail it by 6 as we go to the fourth quarter. That ball was lost by the Tigers in the corner. Gunnar just picked it up and banked it home, and the Tigers trail it by 6, 61-55. As we go to the fourth quarter. Back in a minute, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Town Screen is popping up all over Salem with over 17 display screens in numerous locations. Town Screen is a community network for everything local, not just businesses, but for everyday use, like a help wanted ad, selling your truck, for those having a yard sale, or if your group is holding an upcoming event. The townscreen.com site is a self-serve platform that's low cost, easy, and fast, where you post a message today and you see it tomorrow. For more information, or if you need help, see Kenny or Ben at 800 South Main Street in the front office of KSMO Media.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Starting this fourth quarter, Salem down by 6. Landon Richter trying to get away, gets the ball back from the Bears, and then a foul's going to be called on Jace Rogers, I believe. And that'll be his fourth. 5 team fouls on Salem, 4 now on the Bears with 7:50 to go, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Little confusion to get into Richter on the inbound, now back to Stevens. Roy goes right side, getting it there. Trey Richter going down off the glass and in. Salem's within 4. As Trey has 18 points. Pass comes to Frigga. Frigga kicks it back and throws it away. Intended that pass back for Stewart. He threw it away. The Salem Tigers will have it on the baseline after the turnover. Number 8 in this half by the Bears. Inbound comes out to Landon Richter. Landon spins away, trying to drive all the way in, does, and walks with the ball. But did they call a foul on him, on Willow first? They did. And it's going to be on Aiden Stewart. We had a player right in front of me at the time that play was stopped. Salem still down by 4. The inbound comes to Conkle, guarded there by Frigga. Conkle lost the ball, stolen away by the Bears. Their third steal. And with 7:15 to go, Frigga across to Rogers. Rogers all the way down, off the glass, missed it all. Brought down and controlled by the Bears, goes out of bounds off the Bears, belong to Salem Tigers. Scotty Osborne tried to save it and then banked it off the foot of Frigga, and he comes up limping, diving for it at the Bear bench. With the ball right now, it's Richter. Richter for Salem. Trey gets a little pick, trying to drive all the way down. Does, lays it up, missed the shot. Brought down by Rogers. Rogers the other way. Rogers down the middle of the floor, stops, kicks it back to Kohler, now back to Rogers. Ball tipped as he intended it over there for Stewart. Kind of give Colby James a break. Bears are struggling right now. They go down to Scotty Osborne. Underneath the shot, no good. Tipped and brought back, was pushed outside high to Rogers. Rogers gets that one, giving it off to Stewart. All the way across to Frigga. Frigga beyond 3 with 6.5 to go, fourth quarter. Frigga trying to go to Osborne, that high post, puts the ball down, tip, stolen away by the Tigers. Landon Richter with Salem down by 4 with the ball, 6:19 to Sanders, back to Landon Richter to Conkle. Takes the 3 off the iron, comes out high and hard, taken there by Stewart, and then a foul's going to be called on Landon Richter. 16 fouls. The Bears will be in the bonus the rest of the game. And it'll be the single bonus at least. Now with it, Stewart batting it across to Rogers. Rogers goes in the middle of the floor. Getting it there is Frigga. Frigga kept turning. Now goes back to Rogers for the 3. It's off the front of the iron. No good. Tipped down. Controlled there by Richter. Trey. 5:45 to go. Salem still down by 4. In the corner, Sanders. Sanders looking inside, throws the ball at the feet of Conkle, and Conkle gets rolled on. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers. Down the other way, it goes outside to Stewart. Stewart back to Rogers, back to Stewart, down low Kohler, all the way across to Frigga with 5:25 to go. Frigga in the middle of Scotty Osborne, flips to the left side, down low. Kohler lost the ball, comes down though in the hands of Frigga. His shot is up and good. First basket by the Bears here in the fourth quarter, but Salem only has one as well. We played 3 minutes of it. Now here's Conkle on the baseline. Gunner trying to fire it outside. It does to Sanders. In the corner, Landon Richter for 3, way offline. Brought down by Kohler, and a foul called on the Salem Tigers. So Landon Richter misses the shot, gets the foul, his second. 7th team foul into the line. Will go Ryan Kohler. He is 1 of 4 for the Stripe. 63-57. Been a very disjointed fourth quarter by both teams. Free throw is no good, and tipped and tipped and tipped. Finally brought down by Sanders. Walking it up is Richter. Salem down by 6. 4:40 to go now. Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. May out on top. It's Richter. Richter all the way to the hole. Puts it home. Trey with his 20th point. Salem still down by 4. With the ball back to Frigga. Goes Rogers. Frigga trying to dance his way through. Stops back over to James. Back to Frigga. Frigga out high near center court. 4:15 to go. Colby James is going to come right back in the game here in just a minute. Frigga flips her right side to Rogers. Rogers down low. Kohler has it there back to Rogers. Rogers all the way across the floor. Getting it there, Stewart. Now to Scotty Osborne. A shot blocked from behind by Gunnar Conkle. Here's May the other way. May to the paint, to the hole. Flips it up. No good. Brought down by Frigga as Salem again misses layups. They have missed about 10 points on 1-foot or 2-foot shots tonight. 3:35 to go. Scooter Osborne comes down, puts it up and in as he gets by 2 Tigers. And a timeout called by Coach Forrester of Willow Springs. 65 for the Bears, 59 for the Tigers. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
K&H Auto in Salem has these winter car care deals going on right now. Park City conventional motor oil, 5 quarts and a MicroGuard filter for $26.99. Duralube engine treatment for $14.99. And KCO coolant leak repair for $15.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
We're in the fourth quarter, tied ball game. 65-59, Bears on top. Tigers got it within 4 at the end of 3 quarters, and there's not been much scoring here at all in this fourth quarter. 4 points for each team. So it's still 65-59, and we played almost 4.5 minutes. Tigers will have on the inbound after the basket by Scotty Osborne and moved it back out to 6 points. It's a 2-possession game. But Salem has missed a lot of short-end shots here tonight. It really has cost them here tonight. But still have time, though. May bounce pass over to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle lost the ball again. He gets it back now to Landon Richter for a 3. Pinball's out. No good. Battled for, and May and Scooter Osborne come down with it, and Bryson May gets thrown down. Possession arrow will favor the Bears. 3:16 to go. The ball missed. Inbound from Frigga coming to Rogers. Rogers fires it down the middle back to Frigga. Frigga the offensive zone. Down low to Kohler. Out on top. Quick shot up and good by Colby James for 3. And then now here's Gunnar Conkle trying to cut through. His shot partially blocked there by Kohler. Brought down by Scotty Osborne. Back outside. Another 3 up and good. Count the basket and the foul on Salem. On Landon Richter on a shot by Rogers. Count the 3 and then the free throw. And a 6-point game suddenly become a 12-point game. As Tigers unable to score on the 1 or 2 footers. And now 2 back-to-back threes by the Bears. And then the extra free throw by Rogers has increased this lead to 13 with 2:45 to go. Well, it was a 2-possession game. Now it's become a 5-possession game. Frigga brings down the rebound on the miss by Trey Richter on the 3. And back comes Willow. Said the corner of Osborne has it. 2.5 to go. To Frigga. Out on top to James. James pass tipped by Richter. Intended there for Rogers. Pass goes down low to Frigga. Frigga on the perimeter. Has that ball tipped, stolen away by Landon Richter. Comes all the way down, misses the layup. Brought down by James. So Landon with a great steal and then does not finish. And this has been the story of this game. Tigers had a chance again to cut into the lead, and they do not do it. 2:16 to go. The inbound comes to May. His shot does not go down. Frigga brings that one down. So it's been out-rebounded badly in this contest as well. Ball stolen away by Richter from James. Trey all the way underneath to Bryson May, and again he misses a layup. Back the other way with 1:55 to go. Frigga has it back to Colby James. 1:50 to go. Well, there was some rust and a 5 count called against James. Another turnover, but Salem Tigers cannot keep missing layups and 1-footers. Opportunity to cut into this lead was there numerous times. Now they still trail it by 13. The pass goes to Richter in the corner to Sanders. Down to 1:42. Back to Richter. Trey Richter over to Landon Richter. A long three. It's good. 9 points for Landon Richter. Tigers are down by 10. Still tying with 1:34 to go. And we'll take a 30-second break. 72 to 62. Bears on top. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hello, my name is Dr. Nasser Al-Masalma, but you can call me Dr. Al. I am a board-certified physician on internal medicine at SMDH, Family Medicine, where I look to find the cause of your health problem, then prescribe the right treatment and remedy to make you healthy again. I'm accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
We're in the fourth quarter with 1:34 to go. Earlier tonight, the JV did defeat Willow Springs 59-37. Salem came out, turned the ball over quite a few times. The Bears got on top. Salem battled back, got to within 3 points at one point in the first half. Then they got to within 4 points at the end of the quarter, near the end of the quarter. Got to within 6 at the end of the quarter. And now are down again by 10 after falling down by 13 in this fourth quarter. But the easy layups have been the problem here, the 1-footers, 2-footers. And Salem has missed a bunch tonight. So Frigga will try and get it in and does. Salem with full court pressure. The bounce pass to Rogers, going down low to Kohler. Kohler has it and gets fouled there, I think, by Gunnar Conkle. Well, Trey Richter with that foul. Going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Kohler. Kohler 1 of 5 from the stripe. That one misses as well, and it goes off the hands of Frigga. Out of bounds will belong to Salem Tigers. Down by 10 to 1:27 to go. Trey Richter lets the ball trickle. Picks it up near center court, goes to Landon, back to Trey, open for the three, takes it, it's good. Trey Richter with 23 points, Salem down by 7. Long pass goes down low, underneath the Scooter Osborne, he lays it in, he was all alone. He's got now 11, back the other way, Tigers down by 9. Landon Richter partially blocked, comes down in the hands of Frigga, and a foul on May. And Frigga goes to the line to shoot 2, as they now be in the double bonus. For Bryson May, that's foul number 4. .101 to go. That shot by Richter partially blocked. Frigga to the line. He's got 6 tonight, but he's got a bucket load of rebounds, and he misses that one. Next one. This one is good. It's a 10-point lead again with 1 minute to go once Gunner picks the ball up right at center court. Gives it back to Richter. Fakes the three. Gives across to Landon. Down to Hayden Sanders for that three, and it's too short. Comes down in the hands of Kohler. All the way down is leg it up and in was Rogers, but he's fouled en route. The foul's going to be called on Landon Richter, I believe. And that will be his fourth foul. Rogers to the line, and his free throw is good. 50 seconds to go. 11-point lead. Still a 4-possession game. It's possible. And that one is missed, brought down by Sanders. Hayden the other way. Tigers will have to hurry it up. 44 seconds. Here's May with a three. It's way offline. No good. Brought down there by Kohler. And that's pretty well going to do it for this one. 35 seconds to go as James has it. Over to Rogers, who got away from Conkle. Rogers back to James. 28 seconds left. Pulling it back over to Rogers. And now Landon Richter tried to draw his fifth foul. They wouldn't call it. Now James the other way will walk with the ball, and it'll go against May, and May will foul out of the game. So Bryson May finishes up the game with 11 points, but he should have had probably 20 in the game as he missed a lot of short shots and layups, uncharacteristically. 17 seconds left. Salem will fall to 5-14 on the year and 1-1 in the SCA as James misses the free throw. And he makes that one. 12-point lead. Here's Gunnar Conkle. 15 seconds to go. To Richter. Richter drives in all the way, lays it up and in. Trey Richter has really had a nice game for the Tigers. 10-point lead. And here's James, gets over the timeline, and that's going to do it. The Bears defeat the Salem Tigers on their homecoming night by a final score of 77-67. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from this one. That's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
The Bank of Salem is part of the MoneyPass ATM network. MoneyPass has nearly 23,000 ATMs coast to coast, and the network continues to grow. MoneyPass ATM is surcharge-free, so you won't worry about paying a fee to access your money. Regardless of where you live, work, or travel, you're sure to find a MoneyPass ATM nearby. Just look for the MoneyPass logo and use your existing Bank of Salem ATM or debit card. It's that easy, and it's all part of our commitment to providing you with superb products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, my name is Amber Hogan. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these winter car care deals at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you can get a Performance Tool 6-piece hook and pick set for only $10.99, a Titan 25-piece hex key set for $13.99, and 6-ton jack stands $84.99 for the pair. K&H Auto Supply is your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Cuddy's Well Service and Plumbing LLC in Salem provides well pump repairs to existing wells and pump installations in new wells. In addition, they can handle all of your plumbing needs. They can also provide backhoe and dump truck services. Need Creek Rock or White Rock delivered? Give Cuddy's Well Service a call at 729-2787. Cuddy's is a proud supporter of Salem Tiger Athletics and all of the students in Salem and Dent County.
Welcome back to Willow Springs, Missouri. Salem falls to 5-14 and 1-1 the SCA as they lose to the Bears tonight, 77-67. Tigers had numerous chances and just did not get the job done. As we kind of talked about some of those short shots, they had their opportunities, but their rebounding game absolutely struggled tonight. They were out-rebounded 37-17, and you get out-rebounded 2-1, you're not going to win many games. And give a lot of credit to Ryan Frigga. He had a total of 15 rebounds for the Bears. He was a rebounding machine tonight. There's just no doubt about that. And when you got a guy like that that's really dominating the boards, and they did it mostly on the offensive side, but late in the game, he was doing it on the defensive side. So give him a lot of credit for controlling the ball for the Bears tonight. 24 points for Colby James to lead the way for the Bears. They had 19 more from Jace Rogers, 13 by Ryan Kohler and 11 by Scooter Osborne in the game. Frigga did finish with 7 and 3 for Matthew Miller in the contest. Bears 9 of 17 from the free throw line. They had 22 turnovers, finished with 11 steals in the contest. For Salem Tigers, Trayden Richter had 25 points to lead the way. Gunnar Conkle and Bryson May each added 9 points for Landon Richter in the contest. 6 for Hayden Sanders, 2 for Caden Gailey, 3 for Caden DuBois in the contest. Leading rebounder for the Salem Tigers was Hayden Sanders with 5. 3 by Trey Richter and Gunnar Conkle and Caden Gately. And then 1 for Henry Cameron, 1 also for Bryson May, and 1 for Roy Stevens in the contest. Salem 3 of 8 from the free throw line. They had 20 turnovers in the contest, but had 12 steals, but only capitalized on 6 of them. That percentage should be 75%. You definitely want to get at least 9 out of 12 on the steals. But the Tigers, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, just too many missed layups or short shots in this contest, and then they lose it by 10. They probably missed that many points, if not more, with their short shooting tonight. Just not there. So Salem will turn around, and they'll have a couple of SCA games to start out next week. One with Kabul Monday. That's the makeup game from last Tuesday when it got snowed out. And that game will be 6 o'clock JV action, varsity game to follow. That'll be pink out night at the high school gym for the boys. That's Monday, and that will be at 6 o'clock. Both the games will be on KSMO video media stream. We'll also air the game on KSMO radio, the varsity contest, about 7:15. Here on Monday night. And then on Tuesday, the boys and the girls will be traveling down to Thayer to take on the Bobcats in SCA play. We'll have both of those games here on KSMO, the Lady Tigers varsity contest and the boys varsity contest, both of them on KSMO Media. Don't forget, tomorrow the Lady Tigers take on the Liberty Lady Eagles. That's a makeup game. Salem High School gym, 3 o'clock. That was scheduled for Thursday. That game was rescheduled because of the icy conditions down here near Mountain View. And that'll be a 3 o'clock JV start. Varsity matchup to follow. We'll bring you to both games again on KSMO Media video stream. We will bring you the play-by-play on KSMO radio of the varsity contest starting around 4:15, 4:20 here on KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7, as well as on our media streams. Also, Missouri Tigers take on Mississippi State. That'll be tomorrow afternoon. We'll join that game in progress right after Lady Tiger basketball. So lots of basketball coming your way here. We're wrapping things up in February. It's district time. SCA conference games in the districts is what's going to be pretty much the rest of the way through. So be ready for lots of basketball action, as well as Missouri Tiger basketball. It comes your way on Wednesday night at 7:30. And that'll be, again, another great contest for Missouri. Let's hope that they keep the streak going. They're having a heck of a year under Coach Gates, so let's hope that continues. So for tonight, though, just Salem Tigers fell a little bit short. Now, you can really tell the rust early on in the contest as they hadn't played in 2 weeks. Got going a little bit in the second quarter, then kind of just couldn't capitalize on the opportunities in that third quarter. And then, just got to give a lot of credit to the Willow Springs, though. They started hitting those key threes late in the game. A 6-point lead suddenly became a 12-point lead. And when that happens, it's just kind of like a dagger in the back, and then get 2 of them in the back. Really makes it hard to come back, and the Tigers just could not get it done, losing by a final score of 77-67. For Jim Bag at the station, my name is Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us for Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media. We hope to have you with us tomorrow when the Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles battle at the high school gym. Again, 3 o'clock, JV game. Varsity will be about 4:20 right here. Varsity game will be on KSMO, AM 1340, FM 95.7. Both games will be video streamed on KSMO Media. Have yourselves a great evening and good night from the Willow Springs Gymnasium.
This has been Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO, brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial Hospital, SMDH Family Medicine, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Your World Today, Town Screen, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Duncan Family Chiropractic Center, Edward Jones, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, State Farm Insurance, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Salem Trust, Cuddy's Well Service, Enrichment Services. Join us next time for Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM, or watch the game at KSMOradio.com or from the KSMO stream page on Facebook.
911, what's your emergency?